30 minutes past 9 o'clock, Gospel Connect AVN Radio, and that is the summer anthem for 2018. Yes, Come to Praise by Naisha T. And I did say that he is in the studio with us. He dropped an incredible album yesterday, and I've been playing it, like literally played it all day yesterday. I pray my employer is not listening because I really did not get much work done yesterday. I literally just had it on repeat, and it's such a spirit-filled album that, y'all, I just got into the spirit and fell under the glory of God and didn't get much work done. But hey, good morning, Naisha. Welcome to Gospel Connect.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
No, it's an absolute pleasure. Absolute pleasure. I guess firstly, I must say congratulations on such an amazing album.
Yeah, thank you so much. Lots of hard work. Yeah, but it's paid off.
You know something? When I downloaded it yesterday, I didn't know what to expect, because a lot of the music that's been coming out has had a very different sound. Yeah. But when I listened to this, I was like, oh my goodness, this is me. Like, honestly, I won't tell you what my favorite tracks are on the album just yet, but let's talk through your musical journey, because you have released an EP in the past, and now you came out with a full-blown album. Tell us about your musical journey from, launching out as an artist through the EP stage through to finally stepping out and doing an album.
Yeah, so I guess my musical journey, if I start from before, so I went from being in poverty, so in the UK. So we moved from Zimbabwe, we were really prosperous. Then we moved to the UK. We moved to America first for a year. God kind of said, prepare yourselves, you're going to become really poor. And then we came to the UK and we were really poor. I remember living in a rat-infested house, and it was just like terrible. So one of the things that was my outlet at that time was just being in the youth choir. So I joined the youth choir at New Wine Church, and I was just there just singing, and that allowed me to break away from the situations that I was in. And so after all this, I remember just before I went to university, God was just giving me song after song after song after song, and I was just like, oh, this is amazing. I can write songs. And I just kept them to myself. So some of the songs from this album were from about 10 years ago.
Wow.
So and this, when you say that, it was just for you and you felt literally, I was sometimes I look back and I'm like, those are songs from 10 years ago.
Wow.
They might have lost the feel for now, but God is everlasting. His message is everlasting. So whether you wrote a song 20 years ago, 3 years ago, 1 year ago, 10 minutes ago, it's just gonna hit the same spot as long as it's spirit filled. So so that was the process then. And then when I first did my EP, I remember God telling me that, I was like, God, why aren't people singing my songs? And God said to me, if you aren't willing to sing your own songs, how are you going to expect other people to sing your songs?
That's true.
So then I did an EP. So six songs that I chose. I was like, okay, I'm going to choose some of the old songs that I did, put them there, and I wrote some new songs as well. And I released it, and it did fairly well. I saw that people were really receptive. Till today, people listen to my new album and they're like, I prefer that song. So it's so funny. But so I did the 6 songs, and that was more or less me just trying to find out how does music actually work. Because I didn't know. This is someone who's blind. I know I can sing, I know I can write songs, but how does it go? What things are involved in the whole process? So from you write a song to you go into the studio to record the song, what happens next? Because that's all I knew. I knew, okay, I go into the studio, I record my voice, I record my backing vocals, I get the instrumentals there to do their stuff, and that's it. But no, it's not. Because then you have mixing, you have mastering, then you have your marketing afterwards. So it's just a whole bunch of things. So my first one was kind of like, okay, God showing me this is the process. And now the one that I did now is kind of like, okay, master the process. So get into like, okay, do it properly. Make sure you do the songs properly, and make sure you get the message out correctly.
Yes. So talk to us about your songwriting, because my understanding is that you wrote all the songs on the album. How does God give you songs? Do you literally, go to the Bible and, ask for inspiration, or is it just through everyday life? What's your process?
I have so many different ones. So I can tell you that, for example, I wrote a song when I was in my car driving I used to have a car ride from Cardiff all the way to London to get home, because I used to go work in Cardiff. So I'd go from Cardiff, I'd stay there during the week, and go back on a Friday. So one day I just said to God, God, I want to write a Shona song. And the words just came into me. Literally right then and there, because I asked God, I want to write a Shona song. And other times I'll wake up with a melody in my head and I'll just get out my phone and start recording it. Other times I just sit down and say, God, I want to write this type of song. And God just gives me the melody. Or sometimes it's also, I've been listening to a particular type of genre, and I just feel that I need to write a song like this. So one thing that I find happy about is the fact that I don't want to ever limit myself by genre. So if you listen to the album, you kind of feel like, okay, it goes from, okay, there's songs that sound really American, then it goes to choir, then it goes to all of a sudden really like worship, which is the one thing I love is worship. And so worship is like the thing that is always consistent, and I'll always make it consistent within the albums. But like the genres, just they even have a pop song that jumps on the beat. Then what else? They have African, which is just
you've got that as well. So you've got that as well.
In my eyes, I feel like I can write any type of song as long as God says, I want you to write this song, I'm gonna write it.
You know, I guess the good thing about having so many different genres is that there's something in it for everyone. So if you're a worshiper, you're gonna love it. If you like, African music, you're gonna love it. If you like pop, you're gonna find something in it. You just mentioned something about the sound. Your sound is quite American, because one of the things as I listened to the album yesterday, it kind of dawned on me that this was a different kind of, black gospel album. I really do kind of rank it up there with some of the American artists' albums. The sound is different.
That wasn't.
How did you encapsulate that?
So one thing. So I work with my older brother. My older brother is he's a keyboard player called Kuda, and he's quite well known in the UK. And one thing he always says is that he feels like there's so much more that British people can do that we're just not allowing ourselves to do it. And that's from a musician's perspective. And so what I said to Enoch John, who was the producer of the album, I said, I want something that is okay. So if I give you the song, I want it to still sound like the genre that I want it to sound like, but I want it to still be able to, if someone goes from listening to one of Israel's songs and he goes in to listen to my song, I don't want
no drop. That drop.
The one thing that I found with my EP is that, so if I put it in a playlist with Israel songs, I just couldn't listen to my songs because it just felt like the sound wasn't correct. So I went ahead and I said, okay, I understand where I went wrong, and for me, I said it was the production was one of the things. So in terms of getting the correct production, in terms of getting professionals in to be involved in the project, and then the next thing that I did was this was quite bold of me, is I sent a message to this Grammy Award-winning mixing engineer called John Yosh. And I said to him, hi, John. I'm a British artist just starting off from England, and I want you to mix my album. And like I'd been messaging so many American people before, like in terms of producers, and none of them replied. But he replied straight away. And he said, yeah, that's great, I would love to be on board. And he gave me all the details of how to start work, how he works, and so on. And I was like, this is like an amazing thing. So one of the other things was, so because he's a Grammy Award winner, he's worked with Israel, he's worked with Kirk Frank, he's worked with Fred Hammond, he's worked any artist that has won a Grammy, he's worked with them. So that means that my sound will then kind of fit in with theirs. So that was another thing that I found out that was
that's
important.
the secret. No, your sound is very different, and you're right. The excellence and the quality of the production and the mixing is very different. It is 38 minutes past 9 o'clock. If you just tuned in, we are speaking with Naisha T. We're talking about his brand new album, Arise and Shine, which dropped just yesterday. And if you do not have the album, please do yourself a favor and get it, because you are going to be immensely blessed. Naisha T is going to have a concert tonight at TBC Oasis House in Peel Road. That's in Croydon. We're going to talk a bit more about that concert, but for now, let's listen to his song, No Fear.
I know you can do exceeding things, Lord, and you can do abundant things. So I will trust in you. Yes, Lord, I believe. Oh, Lord, I believe.
ABN Radio, London's premier Afropolitan station.
Consider that life wasted. Consider the heart ripped out of a family. Consider the potential never realized. Are these the things you consider when you carry a knife? It's not about street cred. It's about staying alive. Drop that knife, save your life.
Do you have a complaint about your dentist? Have you recently had an operation that was performed wrongly? If the answer to any of these is yes, then .com solicitors may be able to assist. .com solicitors specialize in this type of legal representation. We are members of the Royal Society of Medicine, a renowned society for doctors, and our director is a senior associate of the Royal Society of Medicine. So get in touch with us. .com solicitors 0208 880 9000 or visit our website dotcomsolicitors.com. That's .comsolicitors.com.
Your data matters to the NHS. Information about your health and care helps us improve your individual care, plan your local services, and research new treatments. The strict rules about how this data can and cannot be used have been strengthened. We're committed to keeping your information safe and being clear about how it is used. You can choose whether your confidential patient information is used for research and planning. To find out more, search Your NHS Data Matters. This has been brought to you in association with the Information Commissioner's Office.
Bath time. It's a lovely, relaxing way to start or end the day. To clean the cobwebs off. To mess about with the kids before they get into the gym jams. Add some bubbles or some candles. The only thing that could make bath time even more relaxing is if you've got a smart meter. Because the energy that you could save could give you 115 bath times every year. Save your energy for bath times. Contact your energy supplier about getting your free smart meter.
Based on BEI's expected average annual savings of 2%, participating suppliers and eligible customers only. Savings possible by measuring energy usage and reducing wastage.
ABN Radio, home of Afrobeats.
9:45 right here on Gospel Connect AVN Radio, and I am in the studio with Naisha T. We're talking about his new album Arise and Shine, and now we're going to chat a little bit about his concert, his album launch concert, which is taking place tonight at the plush TBC Oasis House, Peel Road, that is in Croydon. So Naisha, what can we expect from tonight's concert?
You can expect the one thing is worship. That's the one thing I can guarantee you're going to worship. And yeah, just enjoy yourself. Like I've been telling my singers, they've been asking me, "Oh, what's the uniform?" And I'm like, just come as you are. Yeah, come as you are. Like if you want to come in your suit, come in your suit. Come if you want to wear a t-shirt. Wear a t-shirt. My dad actually called me just before I came in. He's like, "What do you want me to wear?" I was like, "Wear what you want." And he was like, "Should I wear a t-shirt?" I'm like, "Yeah, wear a t-shirt. It's alright. Feel comfortable." And that's the one thing. Just feel comfortable. It's gonna be lots of
Come
fun.
with your garment of praise. That's the most important thing, isn't it?
Yes. You have to. We're gonna dance all night. All night.
So do you want to give us the full address?
Yes.
So it's TBC Oasis House. I believe it's 5 to 7 Peel Road.
It's 5 to 9.
Oh, 5 to... Okay. No, okay. Why don't you give us the full address?
Let me read it just in case I get it wrong. Sure. So it's 5 to 9 Peel Road in Croydon, and postcode is CR03EX. So yeah, come and join us.
And the time is?
It starts at 5. The doors open at 5:30.
Okay.
But event starts at about 6.
Okay, so you want to be there this evening. It's going to be a great concert. You do have some special guests lined up to join you tonight. Do you want to let us know who they are?
So one of my best friend, he started off his music journey before me, and his music name is Gozai. Amazing stuff. He wrote one song that always gets to me. It just says, "Your grace will find me. Your grace will find me where I am," and it kind of says in any situation God's grace will find you. So that's he's such an amazing guy. So come and watch him. And then you got my Uncle Muiwa. I've been singing with Uncle Muiwa for years. So as a backing vocalist, and he's kind of like a mentor to me. So when I'm really like especially with just organizing events, just how difficult it is sometimes. So he's just like, no, be strong. And he always reminds me of his early years where he really struggled. So just having his support, having his mentorship, and having him on board is just amazing.
Yeah. One notable thing about the album is you have quite a few collaborations.
Yes.
How did those come about?
Some of them are with people that I know. So, for example, Candice Mimi is a singer from New Wine, and she's got an amazing voice. Like every time I remember the first time I went to New Wine, I heard her voice and I was just like, wow, she's one of the inspirations for me to become a singer. Then we have Margot, who's Reverend Celia's daughter. And she's just got a heart of worship. So when I decided to sing with her on Make Me Whole, she was on board with it, even though she was a bit scared because she's never done even sang on a single before, but I've had faith in the fact that she'll add value to the song. And then we got JC May. And JC May, as soon as I heard, because I wrote this song so many years ago, and in my head I was like, I want someone who can take the song, add an American feel to it, because it was more or less an American choir song. So I said, add an American feel to it and also worship with it. And I just, as soon as I heard JC May's voice at one event that I went to, I was like, it's you. So I went to her and told her, I have a song. As soon as I heard her, I said, I have a song that I want you to sing on. And she's like, oh yeah, call me. And a year or two later, I called her.
Oh, bless!
And she's like, yeah. And she came down. She was so on board. Easy to work with.
She's very down to earth. Yes.
And then obviously Uncle Muiwa and Glenn, they're just really close to me, so they agreed to be on board as well.
So we are going to play one of those collaborations. Actually, we're going to play the JC May, the collaboration that you did with JC May. The track is called The One. So y'all are in for a treat. This is Naisha T featuring JC May.
Jesus is the one I serve, the one and only God I love. Hate down
That song is just incredible. My word, I can't believe you wrote and arranged that song. It is just incredible.
One of the things,
incredible.
When I remember I wrote it in 2008, and I remember I came out and I was so excited about it. I came out to my older brother and he was in his room playing keyboard. I was like, Kuda, you have to help me with this. You have to help me. I can't figure out, and especially the end part, I was like, I can't figure out the right notes to actually do. So I was like, Jesus, oh Jesus. And I was like, where do I go next? He was like, and even he was like, whoa, this song is amazing. And then we went from the top, and I remember he was just playing it. I was just like, whoa, bro, this song is amazing. And I wanted to, when I was recording, I was like, I want to be really intentional with it sounding like a big choir. And so the backing vocals that I had came on board, and all of them said, okay, all of us are gonna sing all the different parts. So you see here like the female singing tenor, you hear the male singing alto and soprano. So just to make it sound so much bigger, like it's a wide choir.
Beautiful track. And if you do not have the album Arise and Shine by Naisha T, you do want to go out and do yourself a favor, bless yourself and get this album. How can we get the album? Where can we get it?
So the album is available on all music platforms, so all the digital ones: iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Google Play, Amazon. So it's available on all of them. And also, if you're free tonight, you can come over to the event and actually get the hard copy as well.
That's great.
So
that's great.
Plug it into your car and just blast it out.
So tonight it's happening live at the TVC Oasis House, 5 to 9 Peel Road in Croydon. You want to be there for this incredible concert. He's literally gonna go through most of the songs on his album live. Full band, full group of musicians. It's going to be incredible. So if you have time this evening, why don't you make it a date at Trinity Baptist Oasis House for Naisha T's concert? It's his album launch concert. Let's be a part of it. Let's support great gospel music and great gospel artists. Now I only have 3 minutes left on the show. Do you want to let us know how we can book you, if there's a pastor or a ministry listening, how they can get in touch with you, how we can follow you, and give us all that information?
So I have a website. So the website is nyashatmusic.com. So Nyasha is spelled Nyasha and T in the music. But you can also, using the same thing, Nyasha T Music, if you go onto Instagram and Facebook, I'm available there. On Twitter, it's Nyasha T _music as well. So if you send me a message, I'll send you more details on how to book me. Otherwise, just go to my website, have a look around, and then you see contact us as well.
Okay, so that's about it for today's Gospel Connect. Naisha T, thank you so much for being a part of today's show. Each and everyone out there listening, you want to be a part of tonight's concert, you want to go to TVC Oasis House. It's a free concert, I do believe. All you need to come along with is a garment of praise and a heartful worship. So 5 to 9 Peel Road, that's TVC Oasis House, that is Croydon, from 5 p.m. Let's come along and let's just celebrate and have a great time in the presence of God. Once again, Pastor Kingsley Afeja, I don't know whether you're listening, but I think Pastor Cynthia may be listening. Pastor Kingsley, happy birthday. Really praying God's goodness. Actually, hold on a minute. I have a singer in the house. So Pastor Kingsley, this is a very special happy birthday to you from Naisha T. Naisha, I just put you on the spot. Can you sing happy birthday to Pastor Kingsley? Let's go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Pastor Kingsley. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Pastor Kingsley.
And just to let you know, Pastor Kingsley, it was my birthday yesterday as well. So we're July babies.
July babies. Happy birthday, Pastor Kingsley. Really praying God's goodness over your life. We just pray that, God blesses you with long life and good health and prosperity, and He increases His grace upon your ministry. You've been such a blessing to so many people, including myself. And I just want to say happy birthday and just God bless and increase you. So this has been it for Gospel Connect today on ABN Radio. I hope you did have a great show. Go out and grab the great new album by Naisha T. You will be blessed, and make sure you're at the album concert tonight. Until next week, same time, same place, Gospel Connect. Oh, goodness gracious me. Let me slow down. Until next week, same time, Gospel Connect. Stay blessed and God bless.
We came to praise the what is good.
ABN Radio, London's Afropolitan radio station.
Morning. This is ABN Radio, Afrocentric, Cosmopolitan. We are London's Afropolitan station.
From the Sky News Centre at 10, Theresa May and her cabinet have agreed a plan for a new free trade area between the UK and EU after Brexit. She spent all day yesterday in talks with her ministers, but the proposals are likely to anger those who want a so-called hard Brexit. Michael Booker's deputy editor of the Daily Express.
Brexiteers seem to be digesting this at the moment. It's the backbench ones led by Jacob Rees-Mogg that haven't actually said anything outright yet. 9, 10 o'clock it came out, the newspapers published, there was no reaction to it. We didn't know what David Davis and Boris Johnson really think about it.
The plan will also need to be approved by Brussels. England could be playing their World Cup quarter-final in a stadium with thousands of empty seats. Just 32,000 tickets have been sold this morning for the last 8 clash with Sweden in Samara. Many fans have suffered travel problems in Russia, and this England supporter says he's had to learn the hard way.
The problem is that other fans from other countries have booked the trains thinking they'll be here. They're not them travelling. They don't cancel the tickets. So you know there's going to be seats on the train, but according to the ticket office there are none, so you have to keep persevering, and then about an hour before the train leaves they give you a ticket.
27 people have been killed in Japan following torrential rain that's triggered flooding and landslides. More than 1.6 million people have been ordered to leave their homes. The boys trapped in caves in Thailand have sent notes to their families on the surface. The letters tell their loved ones they're fine if a bit cold, while one asks for fried chicken when they get home. 5 people have been injured during a traditional annual bull running event in Spain. At least one person was gored by the animal's horns. The northern city of Pamplona is famous for risk-takers running through the streets chased by bulls. And Britain's Chris Froome begins his bid for